This is the katana work, all right? I first watched Coach Eugene, so I've modified a lot. It has helped me. And he's saying, you know, the katana we actually create from the waist, like a quick samurai. Not from here, but anyways, we're just gonna cover it. So, playing with the orange and red, building up your resistance, this is how it goes. Here, guys, the arm is behind the head, okay? So, I'm not arching, lowering back. I have my core compression, posterior pelvic tilt, and I'm trying to align the elbow above the shoulder, okay? You don't have to elevate or depress. We're just kind of neutral here since we're kind of isolating the shoulder part. I have a normal grip around the band. I squeeze the band, flex the arm, and I slow and controlled bring the wrist above the elbow and the shoulder, okay? See that line? And now I'm gonna flex, lateral flex of the wrist over here. I'm gonna pulse, normal wrist, and then come back. One more. Squeeze the band, flex the arm, slow, 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 come up in the line, flex the wrist, pulse out, come back. Next one. So we were above head, right? So now, keeping the arm behind the head, we're gonna bring the elbow in line with the shoulder. Once again, not depressed, not elevated. Okay, go ahead and turn your chin and look at your elbow. Squeeze the band, flex the arm. You're gonna extend out, lateral flex the wrist again, come back. Okay, you can keep, I like to keep my gaze, chin facing the same direction as the band. Squeeze the band, flex the arm, slow, slow, slow. Keep the arm flexed as you extend all the way. See how the shoulder, elbow, and wrist are now in a line? Bam, hit the wrist, slowly come back. Come out. For the third one, we're gonna have a straight arm and go all the way through. Let's do the red one, just so you guys can see, you know? So I'm gonna try the red, okay? I'm gonna have to be a little bit closer. Remember, the farther I step away, the harder it's gonna be. That is not good, that's what she said. Joke, don't even think it. I'm gonna start how I did in the first one, okay? Arm behind head, compress the core, glutes, okay? Spine is straight. Elbow above shoulder, extend up. This time I'm gonna keep the wrist neutral, okay? Straight arm, I'm gonna go through. All the way until the wrist comes behind the hip, come back up. Nice and slow and controlled, guys. Here, bend, let's do one more. Bam. 3 to 5 of those. Exercise number 4, you're gonna need the bands at waist level. So from here, I'm gonna internally rotate the arm and grab the band, okay? So when I first grab the bands, I want my wrist and elbow to be about in a line like so, okay? So once again, find the spine, core, glutes. What I'm gonna do, grab the band, flex the arm, and from here, I'm gonna press to straight arm position. I'm gonna flex the wrist out, pulse, inhale, come back. One more, see how the wrist, elbow and shoulder at 90? Grab the band, flex to straight arm, flex the wrist, pulse out, bring the wrist back to normal, neutral, and then come back. 6 to 12 reps, guys, once again. Part number 5. All right, guys, don't freak out, don't worry, I just flipped the camera to the other side. So you were doing all of these this way, right? So now you're gonna turn 180. Band is still at waist level, and you're gonna walk out to the side until you have resistance on the band, okay? So from here, internally rotate the arm. So when I'm here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the arm as far as I can with straight arms, right? Usually about here is the breaking point behind the hip bone right here. So from here, bend, bringing the wrist in line with the elbow, okay? Squeeze here, come back down to straight arm, come here. Let's do one more. Straight arm, pull, Squeeze the band, flex the arm, come where the wrist is in line with the elbow here. You can full squeeze, 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 guys. Feel it out. Slowly come back to a straight arm and come out. So do both sides equally. You can switch off. I will see you in a part 2.